This is the ultimate party pad. Hey guys, what's happening? Andrei here, welcome back to the channel. Today's property tour is a 1925 concrete loft in Chicago's West Loop. This property is insane. It's got 30-foot vaulted ceilings, it's got 2 outdoor spaces, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2,850 square feet of interior living space, and it's listed for $1,395,000. And I can't wait to show it to you. And a big thank you to listing agent Sarah Marsh for letting me tour her beautiful listing. Let's kick off the tour by talking about the facade of this beautiful 35-unit intimate boutique building. The brown brick has been beautifully maintained. It looks really good with matte black oversized windows and all the oversized terraces that the units offer. Now, some of the penthouse units have outdoor spaces, which are pretty awesome. Our unit does have it as well, but probably the best feature of this property is its location. Guys, the building is right across from Mary Bartholomew Park in the heart of West Loop, and I actually live in the neighborhood, and this is probably my favorite feature of living in this area, right? Lots of greenery, an amazing dog park, trees. I mean, everything is just so beautiful, right? You obviously live in the city, but it feels very calm. There are not a lot of high rises here, and it's a really, really good vibe. Also, you are a couple of blocks away from Chicago's best restaurants, coffee shops, Soho House. You've got 2 grocery stores within, a 3-block radius, fitness studios, landmarks. Right there, just down the street. The Loop is like 15-minute walk. So this location is killer. So the lobby of 850 West Adams has recently been updated, and I think they've done a phenomenal job. So they've added this beautiful matte black folk wall with this oversized acrylic sign. Actually, it's not acrylic. I think it's made out of metal. Solid, just like the building. Beautiful tile selection on the floor. Notice this really cool furniture piece in the front. And then my favorite feature is this entire wall of, I don't know what you call it. It's another feature wall, right? I call that the focal wall, but I think this is definitely kind of an extension of that black wall that complements the lobby nicely. LED lights, this awesome finish, this laminate panel. And you keep walking down this hallway, notice this really interesting green colored wall. Oh, and by the way, this is the original photo of the building, or at least this is what it looked like 20 years ago. It was renovated, completely rehabbed in 1995. And so there was a time during, in the mid-90s where a lot of West Loop buildings were repurposed, right? Kind of reconfigured, redeveloped. And this is one of those buildings that has gone through that really awesome transformation. And here we are today. People are still living here. The building is obviously in immaculate shape. It's been really well taken care of. Stepping off your elevator, well, it's your building's elevator, it's not your private elevator, but it does take you to the top floor, which is where the unit is. One of the things that I really like is you've got this extension of the focal wall that you saw on in the lobby, oversized floor number, so you remember where you are and you don't get lost. And then one of my favorite things about this building is that it's very unassuming, it's very understated. It's like just a really solid, raw, like concrete loft building. The carpet is very simple, right? It's not super glam, but again, it's really well executed and it's very industrial. So now let's go see the unit. So entering the home, the first thing you notice is that this space exudes a very hard industrial loft vibe. And you see that because all the ceilings in this home, as well as a lot of the pillars, are done in, well, they're not done. They were built like this over 100 years ago, and today they're just there, right? If you're into hardcore concrete lofts, you're gonna love this. So in front of the home, you have this awesome sitting area, and guys, this is perfect. It's a great spot to just kick back, read a book. You could maybe entertain here. It's a really nice area. that is very like dedicated to just kind of like hanging out here. If you work from home, like you could actually have a little nook here to if you want to work on the main level of the home. Let me show you this bathroom here. So on the way to the bathroom, great closet space. This is your coat closet, and there's 2 of them here. So this is your second bathroom. Great size, beautifully updated. You have this matte black tile, oversized mirror, these really sleek sconces, and then this one has an oversized shower as well. And right this way is your laundry room. Guys, it's not glam, but I do want to show it to you. Full-size washer and dryer. You have lots of storage, and then you have a sink. So in these loft buildings, this is very common, or at least in the ones in the West Loop, is to have like an oversized laundry room, which I personally really appreciate about these lofts. All right, let's talk about the kitchen. Couple things to point out is, first and foremost, probably this extra long, extra big peninsula, right? Look at the size of this thing. It's got to be at least like 20 feet long, maybe 18, right? If you love to entertain, this is awesome. Or if you have a big family, you could serve a meal here to a lot of people, right? Or if you are in the food space and you need to shoot some content, right? Maybe like some cooking videos or recipes or mixology videos of some sort, this kitchen is perfect for it. I really like the color of the cabinets, right? It's like this subtle gray, like taupey shade. Very nice. You have a cooktop, you have a microwave, double oven, and then let me show you this little pantry. Well, I'm just gonna tell you about it. We don't have to actually go in, but yeah, it's a good sized pantry with a pocket door. Boom. Very nice functional kitchen. Let's look at this industrial feature here. There is a second level to this home, and so it looks like these steel beams were used to reinforce or support the second level, which it's kind of interesting how they make them. Like they attached it, they drilled it into the pillar, and they made it work. So moving on to the dining room and your living room. I'm going to pretend like this architectural catwalk is very common in most homes, and that is absolutely okay to just have it float over your dining room. I'm going to talk about it in a minute, but let's finish the main level and then head upstairs. Formal living room is perfect. This is where you hang out, this is where you host. You could have an oversized sectional sofa here, awesome natural light. You can have your TV, catch up on some movies, watch the game. And one of my favorite features about this living room is this entire wall of sliding doors / windows. They open up like this, and they, create this really fun indoor and outdoor living experience. There's a nice airflow here. You've got this oversized balcony. You've got some exposed brick that just screams character, and it looks rich. The whole color palette is like white walls, exposed concrete, rich brick, and then these light colored floors. Pretty cool. All right, guys, I'm gonna paint this little scenario here. You wake up in the morning, you make your favorite cup of coffee, or maybe you step downstairs to your favorite coffee shop and you grab a fresh cup of coffee. You come out on this terrace, on this balcony, and you watch the sun come up, because you can actually see all the way to Michigan Avenue, all the way to the lake, right? You can't see the lake, but you can see that far down, because this is just a feature of the home. This is what you get to do when you live here. This is perfect, and you get a small view of the park as well. And maybe now would be a good time to drop that drone footage again that my badass videographer took the drone footage of the drones circling around. Anyways, all right, let's keep going with the tour. And this little accessory here is perfect for a loft of this vibe, right? It looks like it's from like a clock tower or from like some piece of machinery, and this thing's got to weigh like 1,000 pounds. You know, it's been a while since I've lifted. I've been doing a lot of yoga, but let's see if I can pick it up. I still got it. Here's your master bedroom. And to give you perspective of the size of this room, I really should have looked up the measurements, right? The exact measurements, but this is a king size bed. Look at this. This room is massive, truly massive. The ceiling height, this entire wall of windows. This nook is great if you are a workaholic. This is perfect, right? You can catch up with your work, you know, whatever. Or if your bedroom is your sanctuary and you say the minute I enter the bedroom, there will be no more work taking place, and you don't get to even think about work, you can actually just take it out and do like a custom bookshelf right in here. This is perfect. Or this is also a perfect makeup table. Now, windows is probably my favorite feature of this building, right? Of 850 West Adams are known for their true oversized loft windows, and this is what you get in your master. Closet space in this home is truly impressive. You have a walk-in closet right in here. You've got all these organizers here for your stuff, right? There's a hamper, there's like shelves, and then there's another walk-in closet right in here. So 2 walk-in closet and an entire wall of organizers. So entering the bathroom, you instantly notice this rich, light color palette. Marble floors, marble shower, right? You have a tub surround, also done in marble, deep soaking tub with jets, 2 can lights, and if you wanted to, you can actually drop a chandelier over the tub, which I think would be kind of cool. The other thing you can do is you can, well, use your imagination. You can do a lot of things with this tub. Friends, I hope you enjoyed this property tour so far. If you'd like a private showing of this gorgeous loft, text 850 West Adams to the number on the screen and I'll get you in. Now let's get back to the tour. And now it's time to see the second level. And I'm taking the catwalk. So here we have this awesome architectural catwalk. This feature is ridiculous. This is definitely what makes this unit very unique and very special, right? When you have 30-foot vaulted ceilings, you got to put them to use. Guys, I got to tell you, this architectural catwalk is actually very like practical, right? I've seen some properties where they would add something like this to a home and it would feel very gimmicky and it was sort of out of place. Between all this exposed concrete and all this, just the whole vibe of the home, like this thing it fits right in, right? It feels very safe. And if you notice, the steps are actually really wide and part of them are done in this they have this rubbery surface. If you love to host and if you love to entertain and if you want a home with a lot of cool factor, this is your kind of house, guys. It really is. You can have people hanging out on the lower level. You can have a DJ booth set up like right over here. I mean, these already look like speakers. So I really like the versatility of this second level. Obviously it's currently set up as a bedroom, but it is the ultimate, or I should say the most perfect creative space. If you are a musician, if you are a creative, like just imagine what kind of progress, right, you can make in your craft when you live in a place like this. I mean, you would thrive here if you're into this kind of stuff. Not everybody is, right? Some people are, for some folks it may feel cold. If this is too much concrete, remember, with a couple of small design changes, you can really warm it up. You could put wood panels on some of the concrete, right, to cover it. I think it's an opportunity to add your own touch. So here's the staircase that actually leads you onto your second outdoor space on the rooftop, which we'll show you in a moment. But look what they did with this this area kind of underneath the staircase, right? They have this awesome millwork. They created storage cabinet. You got your firewood here. You've got bookshelves right over here. This is pretty cool. I almost forgot to mention. I mean, is this a lot of natural light or what? Look at all these windows. They go all the way across, and those are the doors that lead you outside, and then there are more windows over there. So this level as well as the lower level are both flooded with awesome natural light. So this entire outdoor space is private to this unit. Let's go check it out. This is the second outdoor space that is private to the unit, and this is obviously a bigger outdoor space. I think it's the perfect size for hosting. It's amazing. The best part about this outdoor space is this view of the Willis Tower, the one and only, right? And the Chicago skyline. Guys, drop me a comment. Let me know how you would utilize this outdoor space. Seriously, would you just keep it the way it is with a couple of couches and like a coffee table? Or would you how would you theme it out? Right? With these views, would you hang a hammock maybe? Maybe some palm trees and wish you were in Florida? Or would you sunbathe here? Naked? I don't know, whatever you're into, you can do it here. It's totally private. Nobody can see you. Right? Or no? Maybe a couple of people can see you? Put on a little show for them. Come on. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you think of this rooftop. Let me know what you think of these views. And let me know if you've ever been to Chicago or you've ever had thoughts of moving to this beautiful city. And if you have, you better reach out to me because I'm gonna help you find your next home. Buying, selling, renting, investing, whatever you want, I got you covered. Guys, you gotta tell me what you thought of this beautiful loft. Would you live here? Drop me a comment. And also, who do you think this loft would be the perfect fit for? Maybe somebody in the creative field, a bachelor and a bachelorette, professional athlete. Let's come up with somebody. Drop me a comment. And if you love seeing beautiful homes, penthouses, mansions, and other cool spaces, like unique spaces, make sure to subscribe to the channel because I have some really amazing property tours coming up. So I'll be seeing you soon. And with that, I'll catch you guys on the next video. This is the ultimate party pad. Do you love this home or do you know someone who... And do you love this home or do you know someone who would? Depending on what time of day you wake up, you can actually greet the sunset. Greet? Meet? You can meet? I don't know. What do you do with the sunset? Watch the sunset?
Watch it.
And how do I switch over to sunset? I'm talking about sunrise here. That was chill? Nice. Cool.